Hey people, today we're moving into Mark chapter 8, and it's a beautiful account. I won't read the whole thing for you, but I would invite you just to go and read it. But I just want to read the first verse to you because I think it has something good to say to us today. The first verse of chapter 8 simply says this: during those days another large crowd gathered. Now remember the story here, the physical context of where Jesus is vitally important that you see it. He's on the Canaanite side of the Sea of Galilee. He's not on the Jewish side. He's on the side of the Gentiles, a place that is not a popular place for Jewish people to even go. But Jesus is over there on a mission, and the beauty of the big picture of his mission is the inclusiveness of his love for us. It even includes the Canaanites. And I find that quite an amazing situation, because we would never think that Jesus would love anybody, would love people who did the wicked things that those people did. And yet apparently Jesus loves them all. And so we see Jesus on the Canaanite side of the Sea of Galilee. Interesting thing is that 4,000 people were there to meet him. Where did they hear about him? Who told them about it? Well, remember a couple of chapters back, we spoke about that wonderful man, the demon-possessed man. And he was the man who came to Jesus, or Jesus came to him, and Jesus cast out the demons. And then Jesus sent him to the Decapolis, which is the place where Jesus is right now, and to tell his story. Now, I would surmise these people must have heard from somebody about Jesus, about what he's done, what he says, and what he plans to do. And I reckon that this man was the man who went and told his story. He did what Jesus told him to do. And as a result of him telling his story, he brought 4,000 people plus to meet Jesus. People, remember the power of your story. Remember, we spoke about that the other day. And all you have is your story. You don't have to be a great theologian or have biblical degrees, but I presume you have a story. If you have a redemptive story, Jesus says, that's all you need. That's all you need to share the gospel. That's all you need to invite people to Christ, because no one can argue with your story. And imagine, the disciples at the resurrection of Jesus, they wouldn't have told their story. Nobody could argue with them, because firsthand they had experienced the wonder of who Jesus is. Firsthand they had seen him rise from the dead. And no one's going to argue with their story. They didn't need to know tons of scriptures, and they never had any in those days. And here we see this man, I reckon, he went out, he told his story. And look what happened. I don't know if we take this seriously enough. Guys, there's a dying world out there, man. And it's dying, and it's going to hell. And they need to hear your story. And I hope today, and in the days to come, that you'll take some time maybe to draw alongside somebody at work, somebody in your community, somebody at the club that you go to, somebody at the sports field that you go to, some of the parents that you meet at parents' meetings and at the school, some of your business colleagues, some of your contemporaries. Man, they need your story, man. They need to hear your side of the story. They'll make up their own as they go on. So here we see the fruit of a man telling his story. So I hope that we will take this seriously. Look for opportunities. Look for opportunities to turn normal conversations into redemptive conversations. You'll be surprised at how easy it actually is if you'll just do it. But go and have a fantastic day, people, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.